KILR Killer Game.
Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to the World Tour featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 3. All right. Well, here we are at an airport. Let's find out which airport. If you've been watching the last episode, you would know. Or if you just look at the title of the video, you would know also. But anyway, let's take a look at our flight. So here is our handy-duty SubLogic map, not to be used for real-world aviation because, hey, people make mistakes, and they certainly did on this map. Mainly this right here. But so far everything else seems to be okay. Anyway, we're right here at Iowa City Municipal. That's where we are. Where are we going? We're making a short flight to Cedar Rapids Municipal. With the series of, medium flights, long flights, we're going to have some short ones too. And I thought Iowa City and Cedar Rapids, just because of the names, they both seemed like places that we should stop at. So that's why we're making that short little stop. So with Cedar Rapids, the VOR being like right there, the thing to do is just to tune into the VOR, head straight there, and pick a runway and land. So let's go ahead and set that up. Let's see, 117.6. We already have nav2 set up. And if we just tune that in there, 324. I think if we just take off from this runway right here, that's the same one that we landed on. Go ahead and get the plane started. And we'll get turned around. And hopefully we won't have... Ooh, you know what? There's a better runway. See that runway that's kind of crossing right there? We're going to take that one instead. We had some technical glitches on the last flight before we landed. It's like my controls had stopped. I thought maybe my keyboard the batteries had run out. It's a wireless keyboard, if you're wondering. What do you mean batteries? It's a wireless keyboard. It's an old keyboard. It was good at the time, but I don't really need a wireless one. Helps with cable management, though. But then again, no, it doesn't really matter, because the little remote thing's got to plug into the computer anyway. So, I don't know. But yeah, I thought maybe the batteries died on it, and all of a sudden I didn't have any controls. I need to remember to get a couple of batteries and set them aside just in case. Whole new keyboard would just actually be preferable. Moving over to this runway right here. Now, some of you may be thinking, man, you're flying all these flight simulators, and looking at this saying, this is really the same scenery as Flight Simulator 2, Microsoft, and also SubLogic Flight Simulator 2, and Amiga Flight Simulator 2. Why are you playing the same thing? Well, it's the experience. The experience is different. The scenery is the same, yes, but the experience is different. And that's the reason for me wanting to do these different simulators, is for the experience. And each simulator has its own unique experience. And plus it brings back some old memories. In the case for me, it'd be the Commodore 64 and the Amiga. It helps other people with, memories that they've had with these, but it also allows me to make new memories. Since I never played Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 or 3 or 4, because I didn't have a PC during that time. It was a Commodore 64 Amiga. So I didn't start flying these until this series. So these are new memories for me. I'm building new memories. And we are ready to take off, I think. I think we started to rotate just after we left the runway there. I'm going to keep the landing gear down. It's not going to be a very long flight. I don't see the purpose of putting it up, putting it down. And I'm going to level ourselves off around 2,000. So we'll climb in altitude, but I'm not going to worry about us getting too high up. There goes the airport. So, yeah, the scenery is the same. However, you may have noticed that I'm doing something a little different with each one. So like this one, I'm using the dots, the texture dots. And the SubLogic Flight Simulator 2 doesn't have that on either the C64 or the Amiga. Flight Simulator 4, with this area that we're in, we're using the rectangle textures, plus there is some scenery upgrades that I did. And once we work our way back into the US, I'll have the USA East and USA West going for that, now that I've actually got those and got them working. Cedar Rapids Municipal would be close to the Cedar River. Ah, I can see the Cedar River just right over there. Yeah. And there it is. Got some roads in the distance. I think Cedar Rapids will have a polygon depicting, you know, that it's there. Yeah, it looks like it's getting a little bigger, so I'm gonna move this over in this direction here. Try to line us up with one of those runways. Kind of hard to tell which one. Let's see if the map will tell us. Okay. Go this way then. Some flaps in or down, whatever you want to call them there. Just want to slow the plane down a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't think I can make that bigger. Nope, I can move it around, but I can't make it bigger. Bit of a challenging time trying to find the runway. I have an idea of where it's at. I think it's here. Sometimes the map really helps, but that small window doesn't really help very much. We would need to go into the settings, I think, and make that bigger. city is Cedar Rapids. And the airport today is called the Eastern Iowa Airport. But back in these days, it was Cedar Rapids Municipal. I can sort of see it. Do you see the runways there on the map? Let's get one more thing of flaps down. Yeah, now I can see it. You can see the center line right there. Now we just get ourselves lined up. There we go. Start powering down here. Let's see if we can do this without stalling this time. Yeah, we got some fuel at this one. There we go. No stall. We had a decent landing there. Flaps are up. And we'll move our way to the fuel box. Now a little bit of fun fact here. Scenery discs 1 through 6 do not have fuel boxes. At least they didn't on the Commodore 64, so I'm going to guess it's the same way on the PC. Yeah, 1 through 6 were done first. And then they did 7, 9, 11, and 12. And so they added the fuel boxes there. So in order to refill your plane, you just needed to go into the options menu and jump back out, and it would refill it. So if you're going in there to change winds or clouds or something, it's going to refill it for you anyway. Kind of messes with the whole, oh yes, I finally got to an airport with fuel, but oh yeah, I guess you just, once again, use your imagination. Alright, we'll shut this thing off, and that's it. So, welcome to Cedar Rapids Municipal. If you enjoyed this flight, leave a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And subscribing is a great thing. That way we can build our community up, and be sure to help spread the word through social media about the channel and about the videos, and that they're out there. And notification bell, so that way you know when the next video is uploaded to the channel. So other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey.